Hello, this is Patrick White from AA Commodities and Investments from Spencer, Iowa with your February 7th edition of the market recap. So on the close here, we had March corn at 376.5, down 3.5. March soybeans down 8.5 at 913.25, and March Chicago wheat down 12.75 at 513.25. So let's go ahead and start off with the disclaimer here. Anything that I say here is not a trade recommendation. It's just my opinion. If you would like to read the entire disclaimer, please pause the video now. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts here. We got March corn. This is like day 14 of our range between 376 and about that 381.5, 382 mark in March corn. We got the WASD coming up tomorrow. It's expected to be bullish, but the trade has taken off some of their longs today in anticipation of that report. So we'll see. I think if it's bullish, we could possibly drive this thing past 382 up to 386 if it's really bullish. But, then again, if it's slightly bearish, I think it'll catch the trade relatively off guard here. I like the support level at 373. So jumping on in here to March soybeans here, we had a really bad day here, down 8.5. Trade supported here at the 910 mark, so that'd be kind of the interim support. We've still got the uptrend line here at $9. If we had a bearish report tomorrow, I'd look for that $9 or 891 level to support here in the short term. There's also a story out today that said that Donald Trump and Xi Jinping are not going to be able to meet here before the March 1st trade deadline, so that kind of set the tone lower for the day, and the equities were lower as well here. So I was kind of looking at this 914 area. We got our close below it, so certainly not good for the short term, but the WASD tomorrow could definitely turn things around. So on the March wheat chart here, went up and we tagged the 528 level, which is a level I've been watching the last few days, and got kind of a gravestone doji there, just kind of tested higher up into 531 and closed lower. Just took it all back today. Closed to 513.25, down 12.75. Didn't think they would take it down that fast, but we've got good support here at 510 into 512, and then back towards the lows here at the lower 503, 505. So, and live cattle here just still resisting this 128 level, going to kind of chop around in here. We got good support at 125.80 and 128, and into April hogs here, April lean hogs, stabbed or higher up to 63.30. Couldn't get a close above there. We got a close below our last recent low at, the $60 mark. And so I'd be looking at this 58.30 level to kind of stop it in here, these July, August lows. Need to see some choppy supportive type action in order to be a buyer in there. This is kind of an interesting chart. This is kind of why soybeans haven't been able to break out here lately, just because meal really hasn't been a follower in this rally. This big candle here is from the announcement of the additional 5 million metric tons of soybeans, but they sold that off. We have not been able to get above the 316 level in March soybean meal here, and we've got the lowest close since, the end of November here. So certainly not too good on a weekly standpoint. This does kind of stick out as a long-term support area, but we'll see. So if you like what you see here, I do send out a daily newsletter to my guys, and you can sign up for that at aa-commodities.com. I feature the videos in the newsletter. That's all free here for the time being. So I hope you guys get a lot done today, and we'll see you tomorrow.